Hi guys, I'm Jasmine Nicole Pepin, and this is my new series, Spilling the Ink. I designed this web series to go hand in hand with my blog, jasminepepin.wordpress.com, and we'll be referencing my blog off and on throughout the series. So go ahead and check that out. I will include the link down below. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Since this is the very first episode, I thought it would be a great idea to give you guys a little bit more background information on me and tell you a little bit more about why I decided to become an author. I'm 27 years old. I am the stay-at-home mom to 3 kids, 2 little girls, and 1 little boy, and I am the wife of 1 really big little kid. My family and I currently live in Alberta, Canada. No, it's not snowy here year-round. I do not actually own a team of sled dogs, and I'm not furiously pedaling a bike right now just to keep the power going in my house. I was actually born and raised in the US and spent most of my childhood living in different places like Severn, Maryland, Norwich, Connecticut, and Helena, Montana, before I finally met my husband and moved to Edmonton, Alberta, where I've lived for most of the last 8 years with those previously photographed goofballs. Writing isn't the only passion I have. I love to travel, especially with my family. There are a lot of people in my family, so going on vacation usually requires a lot of patience. But you get to see a lot of really cool things. We've, seen, there's Miller Park. We've toured the Jelly Belly factory in Wisconsin. Driving through Chicago, I actually really like the skyline. We did a tour of Gillette Stadium at one point. And I've even met some really cool people. No matter what else I've ever done, I've always come back to my writing. It's something that I've always loved to do. Ever since I was a kid in elementary school, I used to write, for those little short stories your teacher would give you all the time. I loved doing them. And I just never really stopped. I was in public school for quite a while. I was 15 years old and in my sophomore year of high school when I actually dropped out of public schooling and took a year off from school before coming back and finishing through homeschooling. So I was 17 years old, done high school. I had to take my GED, and when I got my results back, I had scored a perfect 800 in the English section, and that's when I got the idea to write. Within a week of getting my GED, I decided to take a stab at my very first novel ever. It was a little period piece called Entertaining Catherine. It taught me a lot about the need for research and accuracy, even in fiction. I never really finished it. It's actually still sitting around somewhere in my bins of things, waiting for my attention again one day. I actually have tons of unfinished ideas where, I have an 18-gallon bin, plastic bin, full of ideas I've had over the years that I thought would be great ideas for novels that are just waiting for their chance to come so that I could finish those. But it was actually the chill on the wind that changed everything. I had this really weird dream that I thought, oh, that would be a great novel. So I started writing it out, and it just consumed me. I got so caught up in the idea that I just couldn't put it down. I mean, there were days when I would write 20 pages. So that's where I just kind of went, okay, that's it. I have to finish this novel. And it took me 4 years and 3 serious rewrites and I actually went through 2 laptops to do it. It was an incredible amount of hard work and patience on my part. I'm not very patient. So it took a lot for me to go, okay, no more perfectionism, just get it out, to write this thing out fully. But I finally finished it last May, and it's actually, I'm in the process of writing the sequel, which is very exciting, but also very tentative, because it's like, oh man, I have to try to live up to what the first one was, but I'm having so much fun with it. But that feeling of, I have to do this and I can't stop until it's done, is the reason why I decided to actually become an author, and to just try to recreate that feeling for other people. Everyone has their own story and their own journey, and I would love to hear about yours. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know why you started your journey, what motivated you, or if you've even started yet, you know, let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to subscribe. Go check out the blog as well. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. Both will be linked below. So yeah, go and check that all out. Don't forget to leave me your comments. And I will see you guys next week.